Welcome to your accountability coaching session. I'm Ronnie Noize, your virtual coach today, and this is your time to pause, reflect, and create or maintain momentum with focus and purpose. Let's briefly review our agenda for today. We'll start with some quick housekeeping details. Then we'll check in on your energy, review your progress, take a moment for reflection on lessons learned, talk about next steps, then wrap it up. Does that work for you? Great. Let's take care of the housekeeping first. For this session, I'm going to assume you've already defined your goals and have started working toward them by creating specific action steps. Your ideas, reflections, and insights are important, so I encourage you to record or write down your responses today. That way, you won't lose them once the session ends. Let's make it interactive because actively participating will really help. Trust me on this. When you see the red pause button, pause the video to capture your answers and ideas, then press play when you're ready to continue. This session can be as short or as long as you want. My prompts are quick, so you're in charge of the pace. Remember, this isn't a deep dive. It's a focused check-in to keep you moving forward and making progress because momentum, baby. Now, before we look at your progress, let's do a quick energy check. What's your energy right now? Are you feeling motivated, tired, frustrated, hopeful? Just notice whatever comes up. There's no right or wrong answer here. Now, pause and write or record a voice note that best describes your energy at the moment. Well done. Let's get started with a quick review of this last week. What were your action steps, or what did you get accomplished, and how did that go for you? Take a moment to write or record your answer now. Now let's talk about what surprised you. What was easier or harder than you expected? Your turn. What comes up for you here? Any action steps you weren't able to complete? If so, what got in the way? I'll wait while you think through this one. Go ahead. Pause me. Are you thinking you can skip this particular action step going forward, or does it make more sense to add it to a future action list? And if so, when would that be? Take a moment to write or record your thoughts now. Let's briefly explore what it means to skip or postpone this step. What shifts for you? Timeline, approach, or outcome, and how do you feel about that? Are we talking shift like a correction or drift like a distraction? This is a big one. Give yourself space to think it through. Okay, then, you're on a roll. Let's take a moment for you to reflect on your progress. What have you learned, or what new understanding do you have after this last week of focus on your goal? And what, if anything, has changed? And what does that mean for you going forward? Okay, that's a lot to process all at once, but it is important. So please, take a moment to reflect and spend a little time on your answer now. Nice work. So let's talk about your action plan for the coming week. Specifically, what are the next steps you want to take and what's the timeline for them? Let's stop for a minute so you can sort of brainstorm what comes to mind. Just a short list is fine for now. Okay, well done. Now that you know what you're planning to do, what do you need in terms of time, tools, mindset, expertise, or anything else to make this list happen? Time for you to do a little brainstorming again. Pause now and press play when you're ready to continue. Double barrel incoming again. Does it make sense to break down any of these action items into smaller, easier steps, and or what resources can you tap into for any help you might need? Take a second to make a quick note about this now so that you don't forget. Almost done. Let's wrap up with 3 quick questions about your progress, your aha moments, your insights, and decisions you've made today. First, did you get what you were looking for from this session? If yes, great. If no, why is that? Hit pause now so you can jot down your thoughts on this one. Second, are you clear on your next steps? If yes, well done. If not, please rewind and revisit the next step section of this session. You know the drill. Pause and process. And third, what are you taking away from our time together? What sparkled for you today? This is your final reflection of the session, so please don't skip it. Just showing up and thinking about this stuff is a win because it means you've taken action toward your goal. Great work. You are making progress, my friend. Lastly, a couple of final thoughts from me. Remember, you can use this accountability session tool whenever you need it. Weekly, monthly, when you're stuck and just need a little nudge to keep moving forward, whenever. I'm here for you. Now, if everything that needs to be said has been said, your accountability coaching session is complete. Thank you for choosing me as your coach. I'm Ronnie Noize, reminding you that today is a great day to be you.